Morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. At the time of recording, it's currently raining in the UK, which is not a very nice day. It's quite miserable outside, to be honest with you. Now, I just thought I'd do a quick update regarding Shrub. Now, before I talk about Shrub, I just want to briefly talk about the performance of Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin is the daddy. It's the main driver of every single crypto. So it's important that you keep your eye on Bitcoin. And it's currently at 98,000 US dollars. So it's got a slight drop, but never mind, it's still on the upward trajectory as well. So nothing to panic about. I like Bitcoin. I think everybody should have some Bitcoin in their portfolio. Well, what I have noticed about BTC over the last few weeks, though, is that it hasn't had any major pullbacks. It's constantly staying in this region around about the 95 to 98,000 US dollars, which is good. And why is it staying so high, BTC? It's because there's still a lot of institutional investors' interest. And that's why it's constantly going up and up and up. And if you just look over the last month, my computer's quite slow, but look at that trajectory there. That is a good chart going up, 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 up. That's a good chart. So it's going in the right direction there, isn't it? Now, if you think about it, people say Bitcoin's too expensive. I can't buy it. I can't afford it. Don't get in that mindset. Don't get in that, look at that figure there and thinking it's impossible for me to achieve one BTC or even a fraction of that. Just accumulate what you can. Because in 12 months' time, in 2 years, in 3 years, that figure there will not exist. You'll be looking back at that figure in your rear view mirror and you'd wish, you prayed that you got in at just under 100,000. Yes, it looks expensive today. And yes, it's more expensive than it was 2 months ago. But I'm telling you now, man, this baby will not stay here for long. In 6 months' time, in 12 months' time, in 18 months' time, in 2 years' time, that figure will be much, much, much higher than what it is now. I encourage anybody who has not got any BTC in their portfolio to buy one, to get some BTC in their portfolio. Now, that's just my opinion, really. That's not financial advice. Now, I have one BTC in my portfolio now, and I'm glad I've got that there and I've achieved it over several years, and I'm glad I did that. But how did I achieve to get one BTC? Well, initially, I started to DCA into Bitcoin. Every week, I used to put some money into BTC, accumulate, accumulate, accumulate. And that's the right strategy to have, isn't it? To accumulate as much BTC as you possibly can. But I came to the realization that there's no way that I was going to get to one BTC and my wages. It just was not a realistic target for me to achieve. And I realized that very quickly. So I said to myself, how can I get to one BTC very quickly? So I had a plan. I went down the rabbit hole, did some research, and my strategy was to buy coins early. Buy coins early, get in there, make some profit, and then transfer that profit into BTC. And that's exactly what I did. And now I have one BTC. I accumulated Casper, got in there early, got into Turbo early, Hoppy early, Frog early, which were all winners for me. And that enabled me to get to one BTC relatively quickly. That was my plan, that was my strategy, and it worked out well for me. So the point I'm trying to make here is that you need to have a plan. You need to have a plan of action. How are you going to get to one BTC, half a BTC, a quarter of BTC, whatever you can afford, whatever your personal goal is, have a good plan. Now, YouTubers will give their own recommendations how to do it. I personally don't like recommendations from any other YouTuber. All I'm interested in is information, not recommendation. That's my personal strategy. When I listen to YouTubers, I only want information, not recommendation. I drive my own vehicle, I make my own decisions, and all I'm interested in basically is good information that can help me to make sound decisions as well. And one person I listen to virtually every other day is this individual here, which is Crypto Iros. Now, what I like about him is his enthusiasm for Bitcoin. He's never wavered, he's never faltered in his enthusiasm for Bitcoin. And that really got me into Bitcoin in the first place, why it was important for me personally to accumulate as much BTC as I possibly can. And when you listen to him talk, he's very enthusiastic. But he makes a good, very interesting point in this video. Just listen to what he has to say. I'll just play his video.
Surprisingly, we're starting out a day a little bit lower than the day before at 97,500. But you know what, guys? The day is young. And I've been saying this ever since we crossed $90,000. Any dip is a gift at this point. I
love that expression. Any dip is a gift. And that's so true. If you see a dip in Bitcoin, that's a buying opportunity as far as I'm concerned.
mean, my God, we have been going up and up and up and up and up, and there is no relief at all. None whatsoever. And I've been sharing with you guys, like my last Sunday walk video, which seemed like it was so long ago, but it was only 5 days ago. I was talking about us breaking 90,000, and we were not. We were like, I have to go rewatch it. I don't think we were anywhere close, and then we shot up, and we have been doing this. I mean, just like onslaught of going up and up and up and up, and now we've gotten used to going up 1,000 point every single day, man.
And it's only going to get higher.
It's been crazy, but my new motto is any dip is a gift at this point. From here on out, all the way to December and going forward, I really see it that way, and I hope you guys see it that way, because Bitcoin and crypto and even MicroStrategy is only going to get more expensive from here on out, especially after we cross this point right here, guys. That is going to be the magical threshold. I truly believe after 100,000, this is undiscovered space, okay? And there's something psychologically.
You get the point. Bitcoin's going up. End of story. Next person I'd like to listen to, and also is very positive regarding Bitcoin, is British Hodl. Now, he was asked a question. Notice his reply.
It's so important for people to get to one Bitcoin.
Look, we're dealing with an asset that finally, in the entirety of human history, we finally have an asset where there is actually a limited supply. This is the first time in human history that we've ever seen anything like this. And what that tells you is that you can't just get to this whenever you want to. You can't just find Bitcoin whenever you're ready for it and hope that the future generations will be able to get enough of it, because there is only 21 million of it. So there is a race on, and if you're not at one Bitcoin yet, in my opinion, you're losing the race and you're going to be irrelevant in a future Bitcoin world. You have to get to one Bitcoin, and I think the supply, the limited supply of Bitcoin dictates that. You must have at least one Bitcoin, and right now you have a chance of getting that anywhere in the West. And after we go on this next little run up, I think that's going to be completely priced away from a lot of people.
Absolutely. So if you leave it too long, you'll be priced out of the market. Right, let's see how Shrub is performing today. Last 24 hours, it's down 29%, which is not good. Bearing in mind that all the main tokens are down at the moment, so I wouldn't panic about it. Everything's down, but in a few months' time, things will change drastically. Current market cap is 1.7 million US dollars, and I think this is an excellent buying opportunity now for this particular token. I think it's a good price to get an entry point, not financial advice. And looking long term, I think you're looking at this would go to about a 20, 30, 40, 50, even possibly in the top of the bull run, £100 million market cap. I've been in the bull run a long time. I've seen these things move. So potentially this could be a winner. Having said that, it is a meme token, so you need to be careful. Not financial advice, but no risk, no reward in this game. You've got to take a bit of risk if you want to make a lot of money. And meme tokens, this bull cycle will have an excellent run, in my opinion. This one is Shrub, which is Elon Musk's name of his hedgehog. And anything with an Elon Musk narrative, I think, will perform well during this bull run. So, not a good day today, to be honest with you. Down 32% now. 1.7 million market cap. Some trading volumes are going through at the moment. But just keep it long term, be patient, and you will definitely be rewarded. If you like this video, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And drop a comment down below. Just tell me what your opinion is regarding the crypto market, the bull run, and where do you see it going in the near future. I'm interested to see what you personally think about it. So drop a comment. Thank you very much, and goodbye.